Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, kabaru ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ ihe BIAFRA Chief of Staff bụ Ngozi Orabueze kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ka o si ada na Finland and gbasata maka Biafran Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. So igecha ya bụ ife idropụra ife iche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile okwu. All right, over to you.
Again, Biafra is a full-fledged nation, and we will not permit any election in Biafra territory. That is the answer to that. And that is why we are doing everything possible, using the peaceful means to let Nigeria leave our land. So that is the expectation, that they will peacefully leave our land. The second question you asked was about what was the
time frame.
Time frame. Again, our Prime Minister said that our declaration, the Declaration of Independence State of Biafra, is to help us obtain all the necessary documents we need to protect our land. Our Prime Minister has templates, 3 ways we're going to be doing this: politically, diplomatically, and self-defense. We will continue to apply those 3 methods to protect our land until Biafra is fully defended, is fully protected. And that will be the answer to that. The question to that, we don't know, but we expect this to happen as quickly as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, DPM. Next person is Maazi Chubeze. And DPM, is it okay if I say anything related to the ID card question should be held till Friday when they do their, when ID department, instead of, that might take some.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know the question each individual want to ask. We just want to allow them to freely. If it relates to that, we can always refer that.
Okay, thank you. Maazi Chubeze, go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, our honorable DPM, for the good work you are doing. Thank you, all the cabinet members and all the Biafrans who are here today to ask questions, to listen what our government is doing. I appreciate you guys. It's not an easy thing. But before I ask my question, I will make an appeal to all the cabinet members. Take a redress from our DPM. I thank our DPM the way you are coming down to answer questions. It may look stupid, you may not like it, I know, but remember that ignorance is something, but it's someone who don't know something and they want to know. So you can do a favor, or you can help them by letting them know what you know in order to reshape their thinking. Even if they don't want to accept you, but you have done your part, that will go a long way to help us than calling people short, telling people to get out there, or you. Anyway, let me stop there and go ahead. And I wanted to chip in something. Last, the one before this fundraising that went day before yesterday, I was in the fundraising. I asked for the Homeland account because the one I had, I was not able to add it on my the sending wave that I normally use to send money. And DPM, you asked them to post that. I did not get it up to now. sometimes when you ask them to do something, they will slow walk it, and it's not really helping us. If you can be able to talk to them, those who are supposed to do some certain things when you ask them to do it so that they could please. I know they have a lot of work to do, but still, it will help us.
Yeah, is that all you have? Because I can just tell you to text me that question and I'll forward you the Homeland account. If that's all, let's go to the next person, please.
And first of all, what state do you live in? Are you in US?
I've not finished. Yes.
No, are you in US? Are you in US?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
okay,
in
what
this
state?
This is
what
my
state?
I am in Georgia.
Okay, Georgia admin, please assist him kindly.
Georgia admin, I don't think he knows because I've asked him several times.
Okay, Mazi, I'll send it to you.
I will send it it in Georgia platform right now. Okay.
Thank you so much.
That would be great. I appreciate you share that. And I have another question I want to ask. Please,
can I add something? I posted this on all the platforms more than once.
I didn't see you, but I asked you about it. You told me you won't post it again.
Okay, can you go ahead and just ask, please? Ask your second question. Yeah, somebody has
Yes, ma'am. The other question I needed to ask is about our defense. And I spoke to a couple people relevant in defense. And we spoke about stuff which I expected them to do that can help us. And I don't see those things we agree on being done. And there are something layman people always used to get away, telling us that defense something, and you can't say. There are things you can say. There are things you cannot say.
So what is your question? What question?
My question is, how are they going to beef up the state, getting people, and will be able to equip them so that they can function effectively? Because
okay, is that Mazi Chibweze?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. That question is a private question. We're not going to answer it to you here. The defense are doing their job effectively. If you want to help, you join the defense team, and then you all can have meetings privately, knowing fully well defense issues is not everything you come to discuss publicly. So you can join that team since say you know them, and then you can plan with them and you contribute your own ideas to them. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. Let's take the next question.
Thank you so much. And Mazi Chubeze, continue to help us by donating. Thank you. Mazi Ogejio for Tones. Can you unmute yourself, please? Mazi Ogejio for Tones, unmute yourself. Oh, maybe he's sleeping already. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Mazi.
Okay. Am I being heard?
Yes.
Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, Her Excellency. All protocol I will observe. I greet each and every one of us here today. And I don't have it's not much of a question, but a suggestion. And an appeal, I'll call it an appeal. And this would be for Her Excellency, first of all. Now that dear friends are divided, because she made mention of the template that PN is following, which is after the FINLAND, then we'll move on. Now that the difference finance is being, let me use the word divided, what can be done? Because now we are supposed to have a kind of a huge mobility, mostly in terms of finance for Biafrans to give in support financially and help in what we are doing. And now that the finance is being divided, what are we going to do to make sure that the other Biafrans finance as well accounted for in using the defense? And here comes the defense, because only the defense can now do that. And my other question goes like this: the other party, if I ask, are they also funding our defense?
Thank you so much. There's no division in this struggle. There's only one government, one leadership. Next question, please.
Okay, thank you. Next person is Mazi Stephen Opala. Mazi Stephen Opala, unmute yourself, please. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good evening. Good evening to our DPM and the cabinet members and all the friends that are here. I greet everyone. Please, my question is this. You know, now we are now a nation. We are now a sovereign nation. So my utmost concern is the letter that have been written to the Nigerian government. You know, I want to know if they have replied a letter, because it's very, very important. Another question is this: 60 days, which is 2 months, has been given to Nigeria to vacate every building and offices they are occupying in Biafran land. And I'm now adding that. I'm adding to the Biafran government, the cabinet members, if they should please, because I know that Nigeria, we always feel adamant in everything. If we can call on Donald Trump, letting them to know that we have
Please ask your question. That's all. Have you finished?
Okay.
Let me tell you. We don't need.
Yes, that's my question. That's my question.
Just need question. Thank you so much. Nigeria replied to the letter. We just wrote the letter to them, and you know the time you saw the letter, so you have to give them time to respond. Secondly, 60 days.
Okay.
That 60 days is 60 days from the first time we made that pronouncement, and about what we're going to do before that is left for their friends. Thank you so much. Next person.
Next person is okay, yes. Next person is Mazi Martin. Can you unmute yourself, please, Mazi Martin? Mazi Martin, are you there? Okay, I'm moving. Okay. Mazi.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, am I coming up?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Good evening, my honorable DPM, and good evening, all the cabinet members. Although I didn't belong to the cabinet, I belong to the wardrobe, not cabinet. My question that I'm going to ask is directly to my DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orakweze. Please, doctor, you own, like I heard, you own a hospital. And like I heard, there's a psychiatric or something like that. There are some people who have been, who are getting sick, that they are getting mad of what you are doing. Please, can you, my question is, can you treat them in your own private hospital if they have lacked?
DPM, you caused this with your diagnosis, so now you got it.
Mr. Goodman, please, I just want to be clear. The person that is sick will be open to help before you help the individual. That is the rule of the pen. If somebody, for instance, is having something like hypertension or or diabetes or having a psych problem like depression, the first step is for that person to know one. They may not know they have that diagnosis when it comes to psych, but it is important that the individual is open to treatment. If somebody is open to treatment, then you can now go through the normal processes, assessment, medications, and all that. So that is how it works. First, the individual have to be open to treatment, know that they need help, and then we can now know how to come in and help the individual. So that's
These are the people you cause their depression because of what you are doing. You know?
Martin, please, is that all you got?
That's all I just want to.
Okay, thank you. Watch out for the treatment plan.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank you.
That will help me out.
I will definitely do so. I'll post the treatment plan. Thank you.
Even when some people are looking at your hairstyle this evening, they will be all depressed or confused.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Mr. Martin. Let's go.
Nothing has changed. I've been like this for the past 2 years. So is it today?
That is. I don't need to put on my glass to watch out.
Mr. Martin, please, you will get the treatment plan. I'll post it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. All right.
Makapina Chiari Akwa.
Okay. Mr. Goodman John, please go ahead.
Let's go to the next person.
I've called Mr. Goodman.
Mr. Goodman, go ahead, please. Let's make the question 1 minute. We have so many hands, and there's a video that I'm going to play for BIAFRA to hear, please. So
okay, I don't see him. Maybe I call somebody else when he comes back. He can always go. Organiru BIAFRA, please, your time.
Muhammad now in Africa, that offer na Europe na kuwasa.
Because Organiru, unmute yourself, please.
Hold on, let me Organiru BIAFRA, are you there? Unmute yourself, please. Okay, let me move to the next person. Next person is Mr. Olushola Suleiman. Go ahead and ask your question, please. Olushola, Mr. Olushola Suleiman.
Olushola, unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me? Good evening.
Yes, we can.
Good evening.
Good evening, Your Excellency. Good evening, Cabinet. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I thank you this day for your good work. My question, and I thank the Cabinet and every other members. First of all, my question will be directed to, I don't know his name, Ugo 247.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Ugo 247. I'm sorry, I don't know your real name, so I just have to say.
Just go ahead with your question.
Okay. My question is, in as much as I don't know what department you are, I want to know what efforts are you making to have a synergy of all the positive media team to work together and disseminate one positive information. That is my question to you. And secondly, my next question is to Your Excellency. I just want to know, this is 3 months now. How do you think, not you, because this is the idea, this is the notion that people have, that this is just you. How do you feel you and your governing team have fared in the past 3 months in the face of this incessant, frequent abuse, insult? And what are you doing to promote the value for women in respect of these utterances that are hooliganistic and vulgar? These are my questions.
Thank you so much. Ugo, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Your Excellency, DPM. And Olushola, actually, I don't know the media you're talking about because in the media department under the government, there is a synergy. So I don't know the media you're talking about. If there is any other media you're talking about that I don't know.
Well, first of all, just to remind you, my name is Uche John Abraham. This is my wife's laptop, so it will always come off as Olushola. Mona Nicola before. I don't think you remember me, but you might remember. What I'm saying, in fact, is this. I listen to you sometimes. I listen to other positive ones sometimes. But what I'm saying, how can we get your good positive comments, synergy with that of the BIAFRA, so that we know that what we're listening to is authentic? What I'm saying is because there are so many of you who are doing a good job out there positively, but how can we synergy yours and some of others with the media team so that we have one reputed, concrete information? How can we do this?
You have not answered. You have still. I don't understand you. Right here, our DPM made a statement from the beginning. If you were here, she made it clear that there are some individuals that are passing out wrong informations there to the public. And now you are asking me, how do I make or how do I bring people together? I don't know the people you are talking about. I asked you again, you said the media. And I'm telling you that there is no problem with the media under the government. If you are talking about every or all the other personal bloggers out there, everybody is free to do what they want to do. A blogger can tell you a lie. It's left for you to believe. If you want to get the right information, you know where to get it. If you want to get any right information about the government, you contact the government. The government have secretary for information and the deputy, and we have other departments. So any information you need to get, you know where to get it. You don't need to go to another person in another area that is not have nothing to do with this government to get information of what is happening in this government. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, just to add to what Mazugo has said, this is the Secretary for Information.
Okay.
Okay. Do you live in diaspora or you are?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is it possible, since you watch Mazugo, my phone number is there?
Thank you.
Please copy it and reach out to me. Maybe you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, sorry, if you give me a second. Mazigo, I'm actually referring to you as one of the bloggers, but not in the negative sense, but in the positive sense. Not that I don't know that there is an official handle, but like I said, how can we synergy? Everyone has got freedom to have his own blog.
Oh, Mazuche. I've already told you what to do. I say reach out to me.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. And also, one thing I wanted to add is when people ask.
Wadaloli neno from Igbo media, boy by Siwene Utanu Nyabozi, Dio Kempa, Bastabak Yemen and Nigeria, and the enemy teacher na Eastern region, and Uno Kosia Dana Finland, and the Biafran Prime Minister, KC Judea, the update and the Yabo Biafran declaration came in Finland, so Yelina Kaya, I know Telu Niba Huko. Kifi Oliku Bastamaka Yabo, Chief of Staff Hukasi, Niba Huko, Yanebo Tagasiaka, and the new development on Biafra. of United States of Biafra. So ya be ife ka isi ka tie do no kono kwa ifu nche no den kono basta maka ya be